Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, subscribe, folks. Comment, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link tree down below. Has the links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there, follow me across all my social media platforms, and talk to me because I'll talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Listen, folks, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll be talking Jets, okay? I do a live radio show here on this channel. Call in. I take live callers. I love going back and forth with you folks about this football team. So with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about the New York Jets signing Quinton Jefferson. Yeah, they've signed a defensive tackle here, all right? We're getting it done. And I also want to talk about the New York Jets needing to pay Quinnen Williams. Pay that man, okay? Pay that man. We're going to talk about that in a second, all right? So first, we're going to get into Quinton Jefferson being a New York Jet. New York Jets have signed defensive tackle Quinton Jefferson. He's a 30-year-old defensive tackle, right? Now, keep in mind, the Jets were in need of some defensive line help here, okay? We had some holes, happen throughout free agency, guys that I was hoping to see us get back, win other places and sign with other teams, right? Okay, we were looking to get Sheldon Rankins back, who played very solid for us last season. He ends up signing with the Texans. I'm like, man, that sucks, Okay, cool, that's all right. We can still grab, Nathan Shepard, bring him back, right? Nope, he signs with the Saints. Dang, like that sucks, right? Then we were trying to get, Fletcher Cox, and according to, things that are reports as well, he's even said out his own mouth, he was close to signing with the Jets and coming here, but he decided against it and said, you know what, I'm going to stick with the Eagles. All right, that sucks. Then Calais Campbell was supposed to be brought in for a visit. We were hoping to make sure that he was in a green and white jersey, right? We were hoping to get it done. And before he could even get in the door for a visit to us, visits Atlanta and signs with the Falcons before he could even visit us. That sucked. Okay, so it's like, wow, big holes along the line. The Jets are trying to grab guys. They're in on guys, but they just, guys just keep slipping out of their hands. Well, then we get Quinton Jefferson in the door. Now, this is a solid guy, former Seahawk, all right? This is a guy that really brings it in the pass rush from the defensive tackle standpoint, all right? Seriously. He's near the top of the league in pressure. You look at the numbers. He's getting it done out there. Now, the big thing with him, though, all right, he's got to improve against the run, okay? He's got to improve against the run. But I'll tell you what, him and Q, and we'll get to Q in a second, him and Q up front are really going to boost our pass rush up front from our defensive tackle. There's going to be a lot of havoc being wreaked from those two guys up front. So I'm excited about this signing. Quinton Jefferson is in the door. I'm hyped about it. Now, keep in mind, we still got A.I. Woods that's supposed to come in here as well, okay? He just had a visit with the Browns, didn't sign with him. He's supposed to visit the New York Jets sometime this week, I believe, or sometime coming soon. So hopefully we'll be able to grab him and get him on this defensive line as well to continue to fill these holes. Now, we do got Solomon Thomas that we brought back as well, which I'm hyped about. But adding Jefferson, adding Thomas again, bringing him back, and Quinnen being here I'm hyped about this defensive line and what's being built. But again, other guys we're going to grab and bring in here. Now, it's time to talk about Quinnen Williams, okay? Quinnen Williams needs to be paid. Pay that man. They need to pay that man, okay? They need to pay that man, all right? Now, keep in mind, Quinnen Williams already came out, at the end of this past season, right? He came out at the closing presser and stood straight up on the podium and said he would not be part of any voluntary workouts for the New York Jets, any voluntary anything in the upcoming offseason if he did not have an extension in place. If he did not have a deal in place, he wasn't going to be here, okay? He said that. He also talked about, okay, how the New York Jets have a history of not being able to keep their first-round picks. A lot of their first-round picks don't make it to a second contract. That was very smart of him as well. And when asked about what he was looking to get as far as per year from the New York Jets, what kind of contract, what the numbers would look like. He just said, hey, I want to be compensated fairly for what I do on the field. All right. And you got to respect that. You got to respect that. Now, keep in mind, we got the offseason program starting up April 17th. Okay. April 17th is starting up. All right. That's right around the corner. Okay. And to this point, and again, things are moving fast, but to this point, he does not have a deal in place. All right. Now, Quinnen Williams led the New York Jets in sacks last season. He had 12. And you want to talk about a dominant season? Oh, my goodness. Pro Bowl, All Pro. I mean, it's all there. Like, let's be serious. This guy was phenomenal. One of the best D tackles in all of the league. Just absolutely wreaking havoc up front. And you know what's crazy? Is that when he wasn't on the line, because he missed the game against the Lions, you can see that the disruption wasn't there. You could see that a lot of the things that Quinnen Williams does for the New York Jets on defense, you could see that it wasn't there when he wasn't out there playing. You saw it. We played the Lions, and there was 0 sacks, and their QB was dropping back, just chilling. There was nothing. He was just chilling. You know what I'm saying? So you see that how much of a difference maker Quinnen Williams was in real time, right? So when you look at this deal, right, when you start to look at the numbers of Quinnen Williams, and that's why I was hoping that the Jets would get a deal done with him sooner than later. Now, again, I know a lot of this is predicated on the stuff that's going on with Aaron Rodgers, all right? Once that deal is closed and done, I'm very sure that the New York Jets will make sure that he signs on that dotted line. I'm very sure that there's going to be a contract in place. Joe Douglas is talking about, them wanting to move forward with Quinnen Williams and keeping him a Jet. He's come out and already talked about that. But boy, when you look at these numbers, listen, Quinnen Williams going to get paid, and we need to pay that man, okay? We need to pay that man, all right? You look at D-Payne, that boy done signed a deal. He's making $22.5 million, okay? Hargrave making $21 million. Leonard Williams making $21 million. Of course, Aaron Donald, we know, is making big money, but that's kind of an outlier of a contract, what he's got there with the Rams. That deal is kind of, that's just way out. But these 3 guys right here are right below Donald, okay? So when you look at these numbers, I'm thinking to sign Quinnen Williams and keep him a Jet, we're probably going to have to give him somewhere from 23 to 25 million per year. And I'm guessing it's probably going to be up there about 25 million per year. But the deal is what the deal is. This is a guy that's come in, played hard for us, did everything. Through thick and thin, he has gone out there and performed. In the discussion, right? And when you sign Quinnen Williams, if we do sign Quinnen Williams, which we should, pay that man, okay? If we pay him, it sends a sign, it sends a signal to this locker room that if you show up and you play hard for the Jets and you keep your nose clean and don't get involved in no nonsense, because Quinnen Williams has done that. He's also a leader in this locker room as well. If you show up and play hard for the New York Jets and play to the wall, we'll pay you. We'll make sure you stay a Jet. If you do what it takes to succeed in this league and you go out there and you perform well, we'll make sure that you're rewarded. And that is huge. That is something that will reverberate to the locker room and really amp these young guys up, have them buy in and say, you know what, I'm ready to go. I want to do whatever it takes to make sure that I'm a Jet for the rest of my career. It also will do the flip and reverberate to a lot of the guys that could be looking here in free agency. A lot of free agents can look at this position, look at the situation here and go, you know what? The Jets made sure a guy like Quinnen Williams got paid because he went out there and did what they need to do. They reward their guys. I think that's somewhere I need to go as well because I know that I can put on. And if I make sure that everything that I do out there on that field is good to go and I make sure I keep everything clean, they're going to make sure I'm rewarded too. So, Quinnen Williams, pay that man, Jets. Pay that man, all right? Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about this situation? What are your thoughts about the New York Jets signing Quinton Jefferson? What are your thoughts about the Jets needing to pay Quinnen Williams? Let me know. Comment down below. Let's go back and forth. You folks have a good one. Peace.